Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome Primary 3. It is Mr. Omar Rashid, and today we are going to take about changes of the environment, which is lesson 3 in the booklet of the first term. If you open page 115, you will find this lesson, changes in the environment. So the first question is, what is the environment? Environment is anything that is around us, like plants, animals, rocks, sand, water. Everything that's around us is part of the environment. So, can the environment change? The answer is yes. So, let's take some of the changes that can happen to the environment. The first one is the drought. What is a drought? Drought happens when there is no rain for a long time. No rain for a long time. So the land becomes hard and cracked. And as you see in the paragraph in the page 115, it says the land becomes hard and cracked, and small ponds, rivers, and lakes can dry up because there is no water. Plants may not be able to survive. Of course, without water, plants will die. And animals also may need to move away to look for another place where they can find water. So drought is unwanted change in the environment, and it causes plants and animals to die. So this is the first change. What is the second one? It's called the fire or wildfire. So why wildfires happen? It says they can start when lightning that comes with the rain, when lightning strikes dry land and grasses. You know that grasses, the dry grasses and yellow ones can be burned easily. So when a lightning comes, it may burn some of these dry grasses, and the fire will spread all over the place or the forest. So it can happen because of a lightning, or it can be made by humans, like when they burn their trash, the fire may catch other things and spread. Or when someone, let's say, throw a cigarettes away, so it may burn the forest and may spread all over the forest. So when the fire becomes large, it may be a serious problem, and that they get out of control. Wildfires can harm the habitats of many plants and animals, and so animals must leave to survive. And as you know, smoke from the fires pollute the air, and of course plants die. But also there are some good things that may happen, because this fire cleans the forest from any bad plants or bad garbage that may be in the forest. So this is the change number 2. Change number 3 that we have in the school book is the flood. So what is a flood? A flood happens when um, when it rains heavily, and so the water become more than the soil can take. So water rises up and cover all the area around the river or around the water, like the pond. A flood can be caused by heavy rains and storms, and also flood can wash away soil and plants. Animals that cannot live in water must also move away quickly from the area. And floods can also bring new seeds and nutrients to the land. And as you know, that flood is the opposite of what? Excellent. It's the opposite of the drought. The last thing that we have is called the pollution. Pollution is mostly caused by humans. It's caused by us. We are the cause of this. By throwing trash or sewage or dumping chemicals into the rivers, or using machines that pollute the air, like trucks and cars. Also the factories that produces smoke. All of these pollute the air, the water, and the land. And this can lead to destroy the habitats and harm the wildlife, and many plants and animals may die because of this pollution. So I have a question. Why do we have all of these? Why do we have flood? Why do we have pollution? Why do we have drought and fire? Why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسبت أيدي الناس ليذيقهم بعض الذي عملوا لعلهم يرجعون. So Allah tells us in the Quran that all the disasters and problems we face in the nature is because our bad deeds and sins and not obeying Allah. So Allah sends these messages as warnings to us to come back to Him and obey Him and make a lot of istighfar and ask Allah to bring His mercy to us, because He is the most merciful. I wish you enjoyed this episode. I wish you understood most of this episode, and if you have any question, just ask me, and see you later. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.